democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. We are also joined, in addition to Hawa Ba and her attorney, Randolph McLaughlin, by Elsa Cruz, wife of Samuel Cruz, as well as Mayo Bartlett, the other attorney in both of these cases. Elsa Cruz, if you can describe what happened to your husband, what day was it?
It was May 26. 2012.
2013.
Oh, 13.
And where were you?
I'm the person who called the police that time, and I'm there. That was happened. And I came from the church, and I was so concerned to my husband that even a call, he never responded to me and the friends, the sister. And that was the time that...
this is in New Rochelle.
Yes, ma'am. And the sister went there at around 10:30 in the church looking for my husband if he's in the church.
It's Sunday.
That was Sunday. And he met our pastor, and he asking if his brother is there. But the pastor, yeah, he's here, but last week. But the pastor... listened to her, and she said, "What happened to Samuel?" He said, "I'm looking for my brother, because when I'm visit him in the apartment, he's not there, and somebody telling me that is something happened to him while he's talking is different. He's so talk very fast. He give his money to, those people who are homeless there in the street. He give money, $100. When he eat in the restaurant, he give 100 tips, And the sister was worried. Is there something wrong with my brother? And then the pastor said, okay, if he can be here in the church, maybe this morning, I gonna tell you. Or he said, "Pastor, please call me." Exactly that Sunday, I'm there. And... But before that, there was happening. I'm arrived from my country. I was there for vacation for 1 month.
You had been away.
Yes, I'm away, and we communicating through webcam, and I observed that there is something different. The way he talked, the way expression,
He was taking medication.
At the time, I think. That was the time that there's something wrong for that, and I don't understand. But I reminded him in the webcam, said, "Say hi," and then he said hi. But he's different, really. The way he talked, the gesture that he has. I said, "Remember, don't miss your pills," And oh no, don't worry, I'm okay. And there's something that bothered me, so I inherited to go back home. So that Sunday, the pastor said, "Elsa, the sister of your husband is coming here." But I said, but that was happened. I want to explain. When I arrived from the airport, he took me in the airport, and he's very.
He met you at the airport.
Yeah, in the airport. He took me and brought me in our apartment. That day of my arriving, we talk. I share what had happened to my vacation, and he said, "How much money did you spend there?" I said, $2,000, for almost 12 years. Imagine that, 2,000 is not enough. He said, and I saw his face. It seems that his eyes was big, and he said, "Oh, okay, go to my apartment, find your hotel." What? I miss you, I joke with her. I miss you, I'm in a hurry to go back here because, I promise you to go back as soon as possible. No, go. And he's shaking, and it seems that he's so angry with me, and said, "Okay, I'm going to call you the police if you will not go out to our apartment." I said, "Samuel, why? There's something wrong to you." I said, Go. What I did, I took my bag and go out, and I was shaking also, and I was shocked. This is different. He didn't do that to me, And I go out, and I'm so tired because there are 2 days trip away from my country. And I was, oh my God, maybe he's Mrs. Pills and whatever.
These were pills for schizophrenia and bipolar
Yes,
disorder.
yeah. And then I went to the house of my friend and I said, I cried. I said, what happened to Samuel? But you know, there's something wrong with him. And then 2 days I never called him because that I said I let him come down, maybe, you know. But I'm worried. I called 3 times and he never answered the call. And that Sunday, exactly the pastor telling me that this is, you know, the sister also observed the same observation. I said, Pastor, please give me a favor. I'm gonna go to our apartment. Can you go with me? And I want to see if he is in the apartment. And the pastor go with me, and what had happened? We talked there, and said the pastor talked, Samuel, how are you? I'm here, Pastor Daniel. I'm here, and your wife Elsa is here. How are you? He answered, I'm naked. And the pastor said, okay, if you're naked, you can put on your clothes. And I also talking, Samuel, I'm here. Could you please open the door? He never answered me. And
at that point that you called the police?
Not yet. And then, because they never responded us, the pastor said, Elsa, I have my appointment. We waited. It's a very long. I think it's 25 hours, and he never responded. And the pastor said, we're going to go. I said, leave me here. You can go, Pastor, because I negotiated. And then I cried there. We have 3 stairs in our apartment. I cried, please, open the door. I'm going to cook your favorite food. You know, I miss you because I came from my vacation. And then never answer. Never. It's silent. I was so scared. So what I did, I took my phone and go to the other side of the building, inside that place, and I called 911. And there's a woman answering me. What is your problem? I said, Mom, I'm here in our apartment. There's something wrong with my husband. He needs help. Can you please send us somebody to help me to assisting him to go to the hospital? I said, your husband is harming anybody? And no, Mom, no. He's a very nice person. He never harmed anybody. Could you please send us somebody or whatever? And then, okay. I think 15 minutes. Because I'm watching somebody, because there's a small window beside our apartment when you go down. I saw a man with uniform, a policeman, he's waving his head. And I go down there. It seems it's 1 block away from our apartment downstairs. We are living in the second floor. And we go down. I put paper in the door because, you know, I have no key. I cannot get in again. So I go there, and the policeman come here. We went to the roadside. It's a church street. There is 4 policemen waiting there. And these policemen are like they're going to the war. They have a shield.
They're wearing full shields.
Yes, and then they have guns. And it seems that they go to the war. And I'm so aware, but I ignored him. The first man that I focused my attention, he asking me, what is the telephone number of your husband? I give the telephone number in our apartment. And then he said, what is the race of your husband? I said, he's a Puerto Rican. He's a good-looking man. He's a good-looking man. He said, and the other policeman answered me, how about me? It seems that I'm comfortable with them because, you know, my fear is gone and everything. So, oh, this man is good, you know. I'm confident with them because I think they can help me when I called for help. And then there's another person said, okay, you're going to stay here. Don't go to your apartment. You stay here. I don't know. It's far. You can see what their movements outside, but inside you cannot see anything there. And I'm staying there. I'm concerned. I'm only praying, saying, Lord, please protect my husband. I don't know what's going on to this. There is another policeman downstairs in the 1st floor, and the other policeman is in the 2nd floor. I don't know what's going on. I saw one policeman roaming outside our apartment. He's looking for the door, this fire escape or whatever there. And the policeman there, the 1st floor, he's waving his hand to me and said, "Come here." But before that, I transferred to another roadside. And I thank God because He wants me to get inside our apartment. I know what is going about there upstairs. It's very clear, you know, what's going on. They're talking, whatever. We have a neighbor, a black woman. They're inside the first floor, and the person who took charge of all the apartments. And they are talking and talking and talking. So, in short, the person in charge, the super, give them the tool to open the door of our
Not
apartment.
a key, but tools.
No. And I asked the super, "Do you have a key for our apartment?" And she said, "No, your husband always changing his key, the locks and whatever." Okay, so I am confident that they can open it, but I don't know what is in their mind, these policemen. My husband, I hear that, oh, they took my $10. The neighbor said, okay, I can give him $10. The purpose of that is to negotiate or to talk, to calm down my husband. And they said, no, nobody could come here. And me also, I talked to that man who is guarding the stairs so that we cannot go there. I said, can I go to my husband? Can I talk to him? No, nobody could talk to him. The super hand in the tools to the man there, one of the policemen.
We have just a minute to go before break. Mm-hmm. They handed the tools
to the policemen there upstairs.
And they broke open the door?
Well, this is the happening. I heard very clear when they opened the door, before the first broke, you can hear the tool,
right.
It's like...
Break open the door.
The voice of my husband said, don't break my door. This is against my will. I'm gonna show you this. A very calm voice, never shouting, never fighting, or, you know, it's a very calm voice. And said, but they are still continue, broke their tree. Broke, bang. I don't hear any commotion, even the step on the floor that they are fighting, or they said they put the machine there to taser or whatever. It's very fast, and I shouted, do you harm my husband? Oh my God, do you harm my husband there? I didn't. Even their voices, those policemen, I didn't hear their voice. It seems everybody is silent. Even my husband is screaming or whatever. But in my mind, I said, maybe they shot with something, you know, in the arms that they sleep or whatever. Only one shot. And then, I saw the sister outside. I ran outside and I cried. I said, oh, Samuel, I found Samuel because he's here in the apartment. I said, oh, what happened? I heard a shot. Yeah. But our expectation that they shot only with I don't know how, with the taser or tranquilizer to sleep. But you know, being a wife, you can feel really the emotion or whatever. And then I waited and waited. Nobody talking there. It seems that nobody there. And then I shouted again, please bring my husband now in the hospital. Bring him now. Bring him now. Please, please. There are two persons, because I know there are policemen. The woman wearing a uniform, the same uniform that those policemen that are wearing, and another man. They are walking like there's nothing happened. It's very, you know, it's like commotion. If you in a hurry and a man dying, you're gonna run because time is precious. They're walking in the street, nothing happened. With a small tool, I don't know what kind of tool is that.
Mayo Bartlett, what was in your investigation and the timing of all of this? So Samuel Cruz is shot. Was he killed on the spot?
Well, we really don't know because we don't have certainty, but we can tell you that basically immediately upon them getting there and trying to get into their house, things happen almost instantaneously. And the thing that's striking in these cases is the fact that police are not called in response to a crime. There's no rush. There's no need to take such immediate action. And in this case in particular, Westchester County has a mobile crisis team that works in particular with the city of New Rochelle. So they had access to mental health professionals who they could have had at that location to speak to Mr. Cruz. Also, Mrs. Cruz could have spoken to her husband. And I think that a lot of the things, one thing that's common in both cases is that quite often people don't know why the police are there. They haven't committed any crime. They are not the subject of a criminal investigation, and all they know is that the police are there breaking their door down, and they know that they didn't call those officers.
We're going to go to break, and then when we come back, we're going to go down to Memphis to hear what the Memphis model is, how the police there deal with the mentally ill. We're talking with Elsa Cruz. She called police for her husband, Samuel Cruz. She was concerned he was not taking his medication, wanted him taken care of. In the end, as you heard the story, he was shot dead. Her attorney, Mayo Bartlett, and Randolph McLaughlin, also with us, Hawa Ba, who called police on behalf of her son, Mohammed Ba, who is a student here in New York. She was concerned when she came to visit him from Guinea that he was looking disheveled, that he wasn't making sense. She called for an ambulance. The police came. He, too, was killed. This is Democracy Now! Back in a minute.